All right, happy morning. It is the morning driving to the office. Happy day, whatever day you're tuning in. Dr. Wubben here. With the question, why would patients drive 5 hours for my service? But more importantly, let's talk about you. This ain't about me. Why would patients drive 5 hours for you? I remember I was at a seminar one time, and there's a clinic. It's been established here in South Dakota for quite some time, and I think it was in Denver. And he's like, yeah, have you heard about the Ortman Clinic? And I go, yeah. He goes, I don't get it. There's people driving like 10 hours or whatever the heck it was to go, see them. He goes, they're like a half hour away from me. So why the heck are they going there? And so it was an interesting question he asked me, and I said, well, let me ask you this. Why isn't it the fact that people from South Dakota are driving to see you? So the reality is, if you're, and this is one of those things, there's a double whammy on this. Whatever you look for, you find. Are you credible enough, good enough, worth it, worthy enough for patients to actually drive that far to see you? Again, we have patients who are driving 10 hours. We got, again, 2 different patients from Kansas City region yesterday. And I said, hey, we got some people down there. I could send you there. Nope, we want to come to you. And I said, honestly, here's what it is. For theirs, it's pretty intense cases. Legs couldn't lift, so it was more of a radiculopathy than a neuropathy. But I said, hey, here's what my best recommendation is, assuming I have no idea where you live, because I got to give you my best recommendation. And for theirs, it was twice a week for 6 weeks and once a week for 6 weeks. And it was a husband who came in who just happened to come up from Kansas City because his wife's mother had a surgery, who was 90-some years old. And they were in town, and one of the nurses was like, ooh, you're having drop leg or drop foot. You should go see Dr. Wubben. I don't know who this gal is, but he comes in, was referred, we just had an open slot, he fit the same day new patient appointment, and then all of a sudden he goes, holy cow, his wife sat in for the report the next day because they're here for about a week. She goes, holy cow, I want to come up and see what you're doing. And so we did a 1 week turn, flip, or it was probably about 3 days total. Flip turn, he was a radiculopathy and neuropathy, and she's just straight chiro. And interesting, why, oh why? I said, hey, I want to try to find you a chiro local. She goes, no, we want to do this. We want to come up. We've had patients do this. You come up, do a treatment one day, grab a hotel or stay with a friend, and then you get a treatment the next day. And we have ways to make sure that they don't have massive flare-ups, as far as back to back. And she goes, no, I want to do that from a chiropractic standpoint and from a peripheral neuropathy standpoint. So my question is, why did they come, and are they willing to drive when I even say, hey, I want to point you somewhere else? There's a few things of what we did, and I know you can do it too. I'm just, you get it. Hang out with me long enough, I'm not perfect. But the reality is, when you give like the A+ experience, you train an A+ team, you know that what you do works. There's so much level of certainty, not sales. There's sales, call it whatever it is. It's communication, which is actually hilarious because the gal was a business owner in Kansas City, a staffing company, told me after I already gave the report of findings for her husband for the neuropathy and radiculopathy, and she sat in for her consultation. She goes, I just want to tell you, I love your sales process. What a great compliment when someone says, you're going to help my husband, I already paid, and I love your sales process. That says something. And she wanted to drive as a chiropractic patient. So anyways, I don't want to get too long-winded on this, but the reality is you are worth the drive. I've said this before. You are worth the drive. Why? You got to know that you know what we do here works. And if you don't, reach out to Dr. Matt or myself, and we're here for you. Other thing, I just had a vision in my mind that I'm going to be one of the, again, hubs in the Midwest for peripheral neuropathy. That's my identity. It's who I am. It's just what I do. But I love, one of my missions also is to serve people that I'll never see. So I want to watch you grow. I want to watch your clinic explode. I want to hear the stories about patients I'll never see get better. And so if this speaks to your heart, please know that you're worth it. Your team's worth it. You are worth the drive. But man, I just love you, appreciate you. Hopefully this serves you, opens your mind, and then keep doing those systems and the marketing and the things that obviously that's kind of the back end stuff. So love you. Take care.